Desperate times call for desperate measures, as Meghan Markle seems to now be backtracking and now wants to associate herself with the Kardashians to save her failing brand. Ooh, how times have changed. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the Alt-Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much got me eye, and oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this one, shall we? Because do you remember just a little over 4 years ago, Hazza and Megzy had moved to LA, and this report came out that Megzy and Hazza were rejecting the Kardashians to be part of their squad that they were building at the time. The Sussex's team want to keep away from the Kardashians, it was reported, as they were moving to LA. Source speaking to Heat magazine said that Hazza and Megzy were overwhelmed by offers, but they were quick to reject the Kardashian clan at the time, saying, quote, Meghan has been overwhelmed by the number of A-list celebs who want a piece of her and Harry. So she's having to be very careful about who they commit to spending time with. Megzy wanted to be friends with stars who share the same values as her and wants to make big efforts in their careers to give back and improve on the world. They want to assemble an A-list squad that will help secure her and Hazza's new life in America to prove that they don't need the royal family to achieve their goals. They were reportedly eager to include in that squad Ellen DeGeneres, Oprah Winfrey, Margot Robbie, the Obamas, Beyonce and Jay-Z. But it seemed that she wasn't so keen on being hounded by Kris Jenner, saying that Kris had repeatedly tried to set up a meeting with Hazza and Megzy, but added there's been some unwanted attention, and Meghan has decided to distance themselves from the Kardashians for now. Oh, what a difference 3 to 4 years make. Because fast forward 3 years, and around about a year ago, Megzy and Hazza, they were present at Ellen DeGeneres' renewal vow ceremony with her wife, Patricia DeRossi. And who was officiating at the time? Kris Jenner, right? And so reports were coming out at that point that Kris Jenner and Megzy struck up a conversation, and that Kris Jenner was keen to advise Megzy on her career, maybe something along the lines I remember of releasing a blog, a mummy blog, that kind of thing. Now, fast forward another year later, and it looks like Hazza and Megzy are very, very happy now for the Kardashians to be part of their squad. Where's Oprah Winfrey, right? Where's Margot Robbie? Where's the Obamas? Yeah, they haven't been that successful acquiring the A-listers that they originally wanted, right? So they're desperate, okay? And here is part of it. Hazza enjoying a ski trip with Kris Jenner's boyfriend, Corey Gamble. Now, Prince Hazza was taken to skiing with Kris Jenner's partner as the Sussexes continue with their attempts to try and get into the LA elite. They were in Aspen at the time, a ski resort in Colorado, and yeah, source said that Hazza had been hitting the slopes with Corey Gamble, as well as Bumble dating app billionaire Whitney Wolfe and her husband Michael Hurd, whom she met on a previous skiing trip. No sign of Megzy though there, as she was too busy relaunching the American Review Orchard, whatever it is, right? But the thing is, Kris Jenner has had her sights on Hazza and Megzy for a while, guys. This is a report coming out back in October 2023, where she really, really wanted Megzy and Hazza to be into the Kardashian fold and really, really angling for a potential cameo in their reality series, The Kardashians. Insiders close to Kris and the Gruesome Twosome say that Kris was vying to get them to appear in their show as their apparent friendship continued to evolve, saying it's no coincidence that the Kardashians all move in the same circles as Megzy's new circles, an insider told Bella magazine. It's just a slam dunk for the two families to team up, but Kris doesn't want to push too aggressively too soon. Even if it's just a cameo, that's a huge win for Kris. The business side is now in motion and looking very lucrative. And whilst rumoured talks between both sides were reportedly at that point in the early stages, Kris was reportedly committed to bedding them into her family's inner circle, willing to wait for the long-term prize of bringing Hazard and Megxie into the mainstream, essentially being able to gloat that, oh, I've got now royalty in my circles. Yeah, we know what Kris Jenner's trying to do. But the thing is, again, Kris Jenner has had them in her sights for a while, and it looks like, Megxie's giving in. As I mentioned right at the beginning, guys, 4 years ago, Kris was trying to contact him, according to reports, to try and get into their squad as they were moving to LA. And Megxie was like, reportedly, nah, you're beneath us. We want the higher A-list elite, the caliber of the likes of Oprah, the Obamas, Margot Robbie, etc. And, 4 years later, I don't think they're in the squad. So, Megxie's getting, as far as I'm concerned, extremely desperate now, and he's wanting a piece of that Kardashian fame to save her failing brand, because it's just not gone according to plan, really, has it, guys? And here's another example of that. As we see, it was back in August that Megxie's mother, Doria, posed with Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian at a charity event. And here is the picture that made the rounds back in August when this news broke, right? And, it looks like the Kardashian family are part of the Sussex squad, right? Because more recently, a couple of days ago, Kim Kardashian actually took the mick out of Princess Catherine when, as far as I'm concerned, when she released this Instagram post, right? She's there, looking glam, fair play, right? But it says here, on my way to go find Kate. Yeah. Not really respectful, is it? When Princess Catherine has just underwent abdominal surgery and is in recovery at the moment. Yeah, way to fan the conspiracy nut jobs out there at the moment, right? But it don't really stop there. It seems that, after years of Kris Jenner trying to bang down this door, it looks like the door is finally open because Megxie's desperate at this point. She hasn't got the A-list caliber that she wanted as part of her inner circle, and so she's having to make do now with the Kardashians and trying to get a piece of that Kardashian fame. It looks like, according to reports, they are going to head into reality TV and appear on the Kardashians. PR expert Ryan McCormick said that they should actually seize the opportunity. Speaking exclusively to The Mirror, he says, quote, I think Harry and Meghan should appear on the Kardashians or any platform that has a huge audience. If they're not producing content, because, they are, according to Spotify, the executive there, Ben Simmons, effing grifters, right? If they're not producing content, they need to stay in the public eye, and rubbing shoulders with celebrities would be one way to do it. If I were advising the duo, I would ask them to consider creating an annual charity event where they could invite well-known individuals. Amid speculation, Hazard and Megxie could make an appearance on the Kardashians. Yes, as I just reported during this video, Hazard went on that ski trip with Kris Jenner's boyfriend, Corey Gamble. And yes, what a difference 4 years make, because 4 years ago when Megxie and Hazard moved to LA, Kris Jenner was like, oh, I want to be part of your squad. Megxie was like, reportedly, oh, hell no, you're beneath me. I want the higher A-list elites like the Obamas, Margot Robbie and the like, right? Yeah. 4 years later, I don't think they're part of her squad. And so what's happened since then? Whoo! Yes, Hazard and Megxie are now starting to mingle with the Kardashians. It is happening. Megxie, as far as I'm concerned, is absolutely desperate to save her brand and will do so at all costs by now associating herself with a family that she rejected reportedly 4 years ago. the Kardashians. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe. I'll be honest with you, help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there and hopefully cause a Christopher Boozy meltdown on Twitter. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about Megsy backtracking with the Kardashians, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.